Too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
Oh, no, you hate to see that. Those are just the kind of errors that can cost you in a game like this.
C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Levine. Picked by Mozgov. Irving for three. Chicago grabs the miss. Biombo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Thompson misses.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Chicago making a switch here. Levine's checked in. Out to Thompson. Out to the wing. Tries again. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And Zach Levine gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Outside Irving. And Zach Levine gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul of the game. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played.
It's a couple of very shaky possessions in a row. One turnover right on top of the other.
Time to just slow it down, make the simple play, and get a good shot.
And Mozgov comes to help. Got a piece of it. Irving with the steal. Here's Crowder. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and trigger the fast break.
And now just a one-possession game thanks to that quick hitter. Outstanding play in the open court.
Martin with it. He's picked up by Irving. Now Cleveland moving it up. Irving leading the charge. Here's the screen. Inside. And he dunks it down.
Both teams trading punches back and forth. This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
The momentum swings really impossible to keep track of. The energy in the building just keeps going back and forth, ebbing and flowing. I'm loving it.
Kicks it down to Middleton. Offensive rebound. Outside Martin. Buries the long-range jumper. And Chicago leads by 2. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
One heck of a game. I mean, guys, this has been outstanding in terms of the effort that both sides have been able to put out.
I'm looking over there at Greg. He's enjoying every second of it,
Yes,
Clark.
he is.
Yeah.
Me
Listen,
too.
the fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail-biter.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint. Not sure if they're aware of the 2-for-1 opportunity.
Well, they ought to be. I mean, that's basic basketball time management. You've got to be aware of your clock and your situation.
Picked by Mozgov. And on the way from Irving for 3. Goes back up. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Kevin Garnett is checked in for Mozgov. Bryant comes in for Jay Crowder. Jackson, he's checked in for O.J. Mayo. And it's Turner in for Kyrie Irving. Chicago calls timeout.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Ilyasova, he's checked in for Cleveland. Chicago trailing here. Here's Levine. He's got 27. There's 10 seconds left in the third. Shot clock at 6. Tried to tip it in, but couldn't quite get it.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, Team Dancers.
Stolen by Levine. A 3-ball. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. Pippen is out there with Enes Kanter. And there's Bismack Biyombo. Then there's McCollum. And it's Levine at the point guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Ilyasova passes to Irving. To the paint. Martin with it. Kanter covering. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And he sinks the second. Chicago trails by 3. Biyombo dishes to Levine. Kanter kicks to Pippen. To the wing on the left. Here's Levine. Off target from 3-point range.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Tell you what, the defense has nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. I mean, he can't dial it in from deep this half at all.
Off target from 3-point range.
He's still looking for his first 3-pointer of the second half after making just 1 in the first.
Wow, the fans are really getting their money's worth tonight. What an entertaining ball game.
Up to this point, Greg, it's been almost impossible to separate these teams. I think this one's going to be close all the way.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Doc Rivers address his team. He told the guys that for now, he wants to see them back off the 3-point shot, saying all our offense doesn't need to come from perimeter jump shots. Let's get the ball inside for some high percentage looks.
Thanks again, Doris. Thompson, he's checked in for Chicago. Exum comes in for Levine. Pippen, no luck. The dish now to Irving. Lets it go with a 3. And the basket good. And now it's an 8-point Cleveland lead.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
Here's Kanter. Good.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
And Bryant kicks to Mozgov. Bryant gets a wide open look. Cleveland gets it back. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted, and it's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, you know, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
Kevin Martin is checked in for Chicago. Got a piece of it. Pippen with the steal. And now running it up the court. Martin pushing it up. And it's Pippen slamming it down.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
And he bangs it home with one hand.
solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
Garnett, the pass to Kobe. Banked in off the glass. And Cleveland leads by 4.
Well, they were sleeping on defense. The defense really didn't do its job. I mean, a little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint. That's costly.
And at this stage of a tight game, the tired legs really start to show. A defense becomes vulnerable if you can continue to pound it inside.
Irving drives in, and it's good. Walk through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Great job getting the ball inside right now. Coach really wants them to show some physical presence and toughness here in the second half, and that's exactly what they're doing.
Channing Frye's checked in for Cleveland. Pippen kicks to Thompson. And Kanter now top the key. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Out to Thompson. Takes a 3. Again, the miss by Thompson.
But still, eventually, you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
The feed to Frye. From downtown, Chicago trails by 5. Pass to Thompson. There's the 3. That's a 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Mozgov a screen on Thompson. Kobe goes in. Shoots from the corner. Shot by Crowder, no good.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Well, the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
Pippen kicks to Martin. There's a screen by Kanter. The pass to Thompson. To tie it up. Yes! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Boy, what a pressure bucket that was.
Greg, now that's coming through in the clutch.
And here's Bryant for 3. Can't knock in the 3.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Especially on a three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And the perfect time to be perfect at the line. Only a 3 can tie it now.
Chicago calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. There's 14 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And there's still time left, so they don't necessarily have to go for the 3. A quick, easy bucket inside will do.
Well, I think the clock's a little short here for that. I mean, I'm not quite sold on the quick 2. I think they've got to look for a quality 3 to try to tie this thing up based on where the clock is right now.
There's 10 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Irving attacking. It's off.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Chicago calls timeout. Thompson for 3. Got it! Got it! What a shot!
Down it goes at the buzzer. Boy, it doesn't get any better than that.
Phenomenal finish. A 3 at the horn. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I guess really that's about the only way we could expect a game like this to close the curtain.
And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
Tremendous work all the way down to the wire. We were just wondering what would happen next. Major drama, and we saw good.
And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Now, let's check out the Jordan Player of the Game,